I made this video for Western men who are thinking about coming to Thailand for a long stay. If you're just coming for a 2 week millionaire's holiday, I suggest you go and look at this guy's video. It's a possibility, not a guarantee. If, however, you're 50 plus Western man who's thinking about moving to Thailand and starting your life over, there are a couple of recommendations that I would make. Starting off with this one. Unless you are absolutely intent on getting married and starting another family in Thailand, give serious consideration to getting a vasectomy, either in your home country or you can have it done, the procedure done here in Thailand. It's quite reasonable. And if you do that, keep it to yourself. No reason for anyone to know anything about that. And that way, if you're she's different, she's special, announces to you one day that she's pregnant, well, you know what that means. Anyway, another thing that I would highly recommend is if you get out of the shower and you're naked, I do this in the privacy of your own home, stand up against the wall with your shoulder blades and your heels touching the wall. Put your head down to your chin and look down. If all you see is acres of beer belly and you can't even see your joystick, you might want to seriously consider starting a diet and exercise routine. Because, like most Asian countries, face is very important in Thailand, and appearances are part of face. And how you look is very, very important. You are not going to be anyone's priority, certainly not a Thai lady of standing, because you're not a Thai man of good standing. So you're going to be looking for women who are a bit older, quite possibly have some children, male children, because their marketability in Thailand is basically zero. Another thing you might want to consider is going to the dentist and having your teeth fixed in your home country. Hopefully you have some kind of dental insurance that will alleviate the cost somewhat. If not, you can once again certainly have excellent dental work done here in Thailand for a pretty reasonable prices, because appearances matter, even if it's just to get your teeth clean. But if you have a snaggletooth grin and your teeth are not in good shape, that should be your number one priority, along with reducing the fat and the alcohol consumption. Because if you can't control your food intake and if you can't control your alcohol intake, you're not really in control of your life at all. Now, I'm not going to get into a big diatribe about the current state of affairs in the Western world, except to say that since about 1960, there has been a concerted effort by certain members of the population to destroy Western men, starting with now National Organization for Women, funded initially by the CIA. Why? And with the provision that what happens is that the modern American or Western cultural phenomena of families be eradicated. And certainly they've made tremendous inroads in that area of life. And the thing is, that was 1960. It's now 2026, 66 years later. So if you're 66 years or younger, you have grown up your entire life subject to that, whether you acknowledge it or not. And one of the problems is, of course, once you get to Thailand, if you're carrying that some emotional, financial trauma with you, you're going to have to change your attitudes. And what I recommend is that a lot of men just have been out of the dating market for so long, they just don't know how to deal with modern Western women for sure. Now, Thai ladies are obviously culturally different, and the likelihood is that you're going to be hitting the bars first and foremost. And that's great, because you should probably do that. Find the women that you are most intimidated by, put a big smile on your face, be clean shaven, a neat haircut, decent clothes, long trousers, a collared shirt. Don't look like a soup sandwich. You'll walk up to the one of your dreams and just put a big smile on your face and say hi. She'll be more than happy to spend as much time with you as long as the ladies' drinks keep flowing. As time passes and you go around to the different sois, say in Pattaya or Bangkok or even Jomtien, where these types of clubs frequent, eventually you'll hopefully become comfortable at having an intelligent conversation with somebody. And like I said, the ladies will be more than happy to accommodate you as long as the ladies' drinks keep flowing. You want to do this so that once you break out of that particular pattern and start looking for a serious relationship, if that's what you want to do, you can actually approach somebody with confidence and start up an intelligent conversation. You might get shut down. And don't forget, not everybody speaks English or your native language in this country. So another thing you might want to consider if you're starting to think about coming here is you can go on to YouTube or many other places, but YouTube's a good place to start, and start studying basic Thai. There's 10 or 20 phrases. As long as you can pronounce them somewhat adequately and understand what they mean somewhat adequately, it will get you down the road quite a ways and help your efforts to hook up with somebody. Of course, if you're not interested in any kind of permanent relationship, those kind of things don't matter. There are numerous women out there who will be happy to accommodate you for varying periods of time, depending on your tastes. Of course, one thing is where are you going to live? You want to live out in the boonies where no one speaks or very few people speak any kind of English? Perhaps you prefer that. You're going to be a hermit in your cave and be happy living like that. But most human beings want to have some kind of social interaction. And if you're out in the boonies, you're going to have some conversant level of Thai. That's not easy for most people to pick up, and even after diligent study for a number of years, you'll be hopefully able to carry on a low-level conversation with a native Thai person. And continued study will move your agenda farther forward as time passes. Now, if you're absolutely insistent on getting married, I'm not exactly sure why. That piece of paper is not going to trap anybody into staying with you. And like I said, unless you're absolutely intent on making babies with your intended, and you're 50 years old or older, I really don't see the point in doing that. Whatever you decide, I hope things work out well for you. Do be aware that there's a lot to learn. There's tons of free information out there on YouTube, some good, some bad. All of these thumbnails that I'm showing you are from videos that have already been made, and I'm going to list all of the creators of those videos down in the description and also in the pinned first comment. And they're not the only ones. There's quite a few others out there who are creating all manner of videos, whether they're walking tours, driving tours, tours of bars, interviews, all manner of things. And gathering information, especially before you get here, will help you be aware of what's going on. It's not a substitute for being here, but at least it will give you a bit of a heads up. Anyway, if you come prepared. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your time here. Find some activity to become involved in, not just sitting in a bar from 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the morning. You will definitely go downhill, and downhill rapidly, if that is your sole means of amusement, entertainment, and engagement in Thailand. Yes, you can thrive here, and it could be more than surviving, but it does take the all necessary cash. Don't be duped into believing you can live here on $800 or $1,000 US. You can survive on that money, perhaps, depending on where you live. But to have any kind of decent life, most people are recommending a minimum of $2,000 and up to have a fairly decent place to stay, being able to go out once in a while and enjoy some activities and eat some decent food. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Come, enjoy, have fun.